Hey up, Keith. How go thee? Evening, Mickey. Fantastic, mate. Very happy. Very, very happy with this filter. Very happy with it. Glenn looks after me. I've set up all the inlet and outlet. The way I'm doing it is so the spray bar basically goes across the surface flat as opposed to having any current in the bottom, so I'll get like that. Yeah, I just need the tube for the outlet. He is. And you know what? I caught all the shrimp. He didn't even have to catch shrimp. I caught all the shrimp for him. Already, it was already bagged up when he got here. I've put it to, Keith, I've put it to 29 Celsius. I've not gone too warm, but I've not gone too cold. Are they good? Are they good then? I've never used one, but Glenn did me a good deal with it. So Glenn is a top bloke. Hello, Greg. Are they really quiet? Good. Not that it makes a difference in this room. It's already noisy as it is. I filled the Leonard the Bio Home Media. I took half of that out and replaced it with well, it's not cube core, it's hyperport, it's like a smaller version. So it's brimmed with that now. Just got to paint, put a latch onto that to keep that in place, paint that the same as the drawers, obviously, put an handle on it. That goes behind there. And behind here is my arrow, so I'll need to be able to, so I had to think, so I've done an extra long pipe, so I can actually pull it out then. It's clean. Hiya, Debs. Yeah, I had one before, McKean. You had to, not the Waze, but another brand, and you had to actually shake it to like rocket to get the air out. Yeah, I was just testing out God, basically just seeing how the unit had held up with the extra supports and making sure it's level and peace of mind, really. Yeah, I mean, I've got some, Keith. I've got some in the shrimp tank at the back of a matan filter, and I've never had any issues with it. But I just think there's other things like I've put in what I've got a bit more capacity about them for harbouring all the beneficial bacteria, I guess. Hi, God. I've still left some. I've left some because it come full of brimmed. I mean, Glenn brimmed it. Not your usual canister filter where you take it out and you get like a little bag of media with it, and not even half enough. I won't even like to think how much media's worth was in the filter. I like the idea of the pre-filter as well. It's just a little clever design. Also, I've noticed, to do the inlet outlet, to take that section out and to make it loose, what Glenn showed me, you have to have the other side locked or unlocked, so there's like a failsafe on it, so you can't unlock one without the other. It's clever. But we shall see how it goes on this. We shall see how it goes in this tank. And I got some soil. That's to go underneath my sand. I just like this soil for growing plants. It's really good. Some of the infamous Rich One. And a lovely new net. Carbon fibre with a wood handle. Hello FM, welcome in, bro. Still on holiday? Should have seen all the technology Glenn brought to do videoing today. I was like me with my scabby phone, and there's Glenn with this robot gimbal thing that everywhere he moved. It was so clever. I was like, oh, I want one of them. Still in sunny porch. Yeah, all good, all good. Glenn visited me today, JB Shrimp, and brought me a Biomaster 300. A Wazi. And he took some shrimp home and loads of isopods. So Glenn will be making some good money off them. And he brought me an order up rather than paying for postage. I thought if he's going to come this way, I'll do a nice little GB order. So all I need now for my discus tag is the hardscape, a massive piece of wood, tall if I can, and some rock. I'm not sure on the rock yet. About 2 hours in car. Compared to sub, that's relatively close-ish, I guess. Yeah, we were shopping last night on, well, just looking at some online with Jeff Pellin, and I didn't even know that there was so many types of wild type discus. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it. I'm a bit nervous because I'm like, what if I don't get it right and then I've paid all that money? But we shall see. I'll remineralise the water to the correct parameters and see how we go. No, he did it straight round trip. He did it straight 2 hours, I believe. God. My name's Jeff. My name's Jeff. I'll try. If I think about if I can keep shrimp, what a kind of specialist, and need the water mineralising, it's not much different to discus, really, is it? I just need to get the discus salts because I will be remineralising arrow water. Unless, no, but then even if they're kept on tap water, the tap water they're probably kept on's not nowhere near as hard as. They wouldn't do good in my water. Not the tap water anyway. Got GH of 14, KH of 8, TDS of 460. Liquid calcium. But no, God, he did the full trip. He brought all his recording toys with him, microphones, double microphones. Gets mic'd up. Microphones didn't work. I was like, oh God. Tell you what, the pipe what comes with the Oase, I'm not overly keen on it because it's not very flexible. It's very, how can I say it? Just not rigid enough. Not like the Hayheim or the Serra. Hopefully got Dave at Horizon Fish Keeping coming up next week to do a visit and do some recording and possibly take some fish. It's all going on lately. Still feels a relatively new journey, all this. It was a bit strange filming today. I felt like I was with Glenn, I felt like I was on a set, but I felt more relaxed doing it than I would have done, say, 2 months ago. So doing these labs and this, that and the other is actually really building my confidence up tenfold. Keith, I think they're becoming more popular now. I think they're going to replace, I can see them replacing the Malawis. It is strange being on camera, really is. It's different. I've never been mic'd up. Done a live tour with Aquarium Adventures, yeah. Yeah, it's like anything, I guess, isn't it? I can imagine, Keith. But can you imagine if you'd done 50 shop tours, your 50th one would be like a breeze? Well, he certainly ain't going to do my... okay, he ain't going to do my hair, because I ain't got none. And there ain't no makeup gonna fix my face. It's an acquired thing, isn't it? It's just not natural, I guess. Back when I was a kid, the only cameras they had was them ones you used to put the reel of film in and then take it to the chemist or something like that and get them all printed. Videos and labs, FM. I've got a few lined up of videos with other YouTubers what are coming here. But no, saying about lives, I'm not natural behind the camera. But since I've been doing the lives, it's actually made me feel more relaxed. Well, actually a lot. Yeah, I see your point. Let's get this net out and let's have a look at this net. People say, but it's just a net. No, it's not. It's carbon fibre. And it's one net what doesn't lose its shape. Carbon fibre. See? Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, best shrimp net there is. I own others, FM, but I always like a spare one because you can never have enough nets. Plus it comes with some free filter floss, so I use this. Yeah, they're a good net, these, Keith. Carbon fibre rod on a wood handle. And they're long, so you don't have to... They're worth the money. As opposed to them telescopic ones that are cheap, which actually have pieces of copper spaces was inside to the mechanism, and they always fall out. You tell him, fish fan. Oh. Hello, Dean. I don't know what happened with last night's stream, Dean. I don't know why you went off or out, but yeah. Look, I turned my finger and he was gone. Right, I'm just connecting up some. In fact, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Why not? I'm actually setting the shrimp tank up down here, just because it's got shrimp in it, so yeah, I need to get it done really. Afternoon, mate. Hello, it's me. I was wondering. Oh, get this lovely filter hooked back up. This is irrigation. It's what I use for. Hello, my name is Jeff. This is just some line I'm rigging up to fill this tank up, temporary. Ugh. Right then, let's send the arrow through. Now I should see water coming out of this. Why don't I see no... Oh. Because you haven't turned the tap, silly sausage. There we go. With water going in. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get stuff done before everybody else goes live and I can chat with you guys. Just going through my drawer of bits and bobs. You can never have enough odds and sods. That's that tank filling up. I'm brave, Rob. It's been a long day. Who's still here then? Debsy's still here. Yellow. Since I've moved these Julie de Chromas Kiplii, it was really shy. Now they're here. They're all being brave. Yeah, they are. They actually got bullied, Mickey, so I had to take them out of the tank what there was in and put them in a 25 litre holding tank, and they've actually bred in there. So females and a male. £27 each these was to buy. But as soon as I saw them, I was like, yeah, I've got to have them. Yeah, it did. I mean, now the populations, I'm going to let them all grow on. All the little ones, and then I think I'm going to, because these are going, the owner to Pinnis, there's only 3 fish in there, and I'm going to let them have this full tank. Full big colony. Yeah, I like the transcripts. Glenn liked the transcripts today. He couldn't believe it, how majestic they are. It's a female. She's not got a sunken belly, she's full round. Then you've got these bulldogs. Looks like he let as if to say, I'll have you. Female looks very different. Where's she gone? There she is. She's in full breeding glory though, so hence why she's got that patch over her eyes. That's the female. And here's the daddy male. Saw some multis today. Nice. They seem to be growing in trend, but what thing is me? Are they growing in a trend where it's like everyone what had Malawi ended up getting Malawi and then they got bred the shit out of? I wish I'd never got the Bresciardi albinos. Fucking. And then I said, get a fish, what I can breed easy. Yeah. You've got guppies and then you've got these. These are easier than guppies. I just want something more going on in the tank. I can't justify free fishing once I want a tank that's this size. As opposed to, yeah, there's only 3 of them, but there's 38 babies. So the colonies, I'd rather see 38 of them in there. Multifasciatus. Turn the wheel. What's the faster way to get nitrate cycled? If that was me, I would have. What's the case, yawning? I'm tired, guys. Sorry. I probably had some nitro gulp, if I'm quite honest. I gotta stop yawning now. I don't know. You pay for what you get. It's like if you want to go buy a tin of Ronseal because it does what it says on the tin. You go buy a tin of Ronseal, don't you? I don't qualm at spending X, Y, and Z. Me. I think that's why I'm skint all the time. But I have some. I have some in the fridge. I've got 3 pouches in my fridge. Because as long as they're not open, they can stay stored. And I will be adding a full 2 pouches to the pre-filter of Big Bertha. I'm going to call it Big Bertha. It's a lot bigger than I thought. And I can tie in all the pipework and that, but I still need the pipework to be loose so I can access it. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm glad I've got one with a built-in heater, so I don't have to have a ghastly heater in the tank. Just need to get a decent thermometer. I won't mind a proper LCD type. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Space saving. But the fact the water's travelling right across it and through it, you get good heat dissipation. So in my eyes, you get better heated water being heated in the filter as opposed to in the tank, because it's constantly running through it. It's clever. Very clever. Although the heaters aren't that much cop. Oh, the old fish food trick, yeah, but then you can end up with excess ammonia and have you got any cycled media apart from K1 media? Is it sponge filters? Yes, I think that's all you can do. Over there. Oh, excuse me, other than doing water changes, but then it defines the objective. Buy a load of media, put it in a bucket with a pump, filter, just leave it. And you've always got a media for when you need it. These ones are really good. The cubes. Got a bit of sponge in there as well, as you do. It won't surprise me if Glenn's asleep now, or editing a video. Yeah. Slavering on his sofa. Damn, I might need more RO water. He is, Keith. Salt of the earth kind of person. If you work with him, he'll work with you kind of guy. Kind of friend you want, really. But that's why me and Glenn got on, because Glenn's quite giving, like I am, I guess. Glenn always asks questions as well, which I like. Hello, Jacob. Welcome in, sir. It's part of being human, I suppose, isn't it? It's not just about the hobby, it's in general helping others, just as a matter of fact. It just me, if I help someone else, it makes me feel better, and that in itself's better than anything, really. Yeah, I know somebody like that. Says a lot about a person. You give them stuff, and then they're nowhere to be seen. Well, that as well, Keith. But nah, I'm not bothered either way. I'll still keep being me, giving stuff away. I mean, I had all these to give away and I forgot to give them away. Packs of Vital and packs of Green Muscle. Oh, so sorry about the yawning. But I don't know what to do with them. I don't know how to go. Fit in an envelope, so it's only a case of like a first class stamp. Or a second class. So I mean, all giveaways I do over the last 5 years, in fact, since me and Glenn was back on band, the amount of giveaways we did. And you got very few thank yous. One person won £250 fish food hamper, and I'm not kidding. The box was the size of the tank, and I shipped it. It cost £26 to post because it was that heavy. Pardon my French. The cheeky bitch didn't even say thank you. Oh, the food's arrived. Not a thank you. I was like, oh. Glenn used to say to me, why do I keep doing it? I keep doing it because that's just... Yeah, that's it exactly, Debs. Just got to carry on, haven't we? It won't stop me being me and giving stuff away. Or if someone was in the UK near me and they wanted some of these fish in front of them, and they was willing to do their research and all that, I'll happily give them some fish. No, I understand that, but at the same time, when you... Hello, TK, welcome in. It's courtesy, innit? Even if I didn't like saying thank you to someone, Keith, if I got £250 per hour of stuff, I'd be doing more than thanking them. But yeah, I'm all for live and let live. Just I'll do what I do, keep doing what I'm doing. Which reminds me, I do have to do something. It's that time again. Time to fill the soft water bottle. Get me a little tap down here. No, it's on. And I've got this device which goes through a dechlorinator. And that'll be for that tank and that tank. And eventually that tank. I like to be able to give stuff away on my channel. The Congos, they're getting there now. They're starting to get mature. I definitely need some females because the males are fired up. Keith, and I would like to be able to breed them because I think they'd be a good seller. No, they don't. Giveaways sometimes can bring the wrong people in. It's like you've got a group. I don't know. I'm using a shrimp group, and you're doing a giveaway. And you've got 99 people who never participate in anything or even interact, and then there they are putting, I would like a free sample. It's like, okay. Look what I've just found, guys, on the floor. A shrimp. Shrimp duckling. I just looked down and saw something flipping. Get about them dragon bloods. That's climbed out the tank, that. Yeah, it's climbed out that tank. Basically. Oh, don't say I've run out of water already. Oh, I know why. You stupid idiot. I didn't turn the stop thing off there, so the water's, instead of filling that tank up, it's been filling that up with arrow. Silly Robert. Oh my god. I need to sleep. Anyways, back to the tanks. Yeah, you're right, Debs. What is your water like, Debs? What's your GH and pH and your pH? There is ways to, if for instance if your water's soft, there is natural ways to make your water slightly harder, which in turn can let you have shrimp. But for instance, if you buy shrimp and they come from, right, okay. But if you're buying shrimp from down south and you live right up north, the water's going to be totally different from what that tap water is to. If the advertise them saying raised in tap water, Yeah, but what kind of tap water? What GH, what KH, what pH? You know, I'm just a geek, I guess, and I just test my water religiously. Not because I need to, just because it's habit. Got into a good habit, I guess. It certainly is. My water's like liquid calcium. GH 14, KH 8, and pH of 7.5. It's like liquid calcium. Yeah, man's 460, John. Perfect for these shell dwellers, but for my softer water fish, I have to do half our raw water and half tap. Then you add a crusty old Indian almond leaf. Yeah, hard work to do. They don't mind my tap water, to be honest. Right, that's the water's all done. They'll be ready tomorrow. It's usually a sign of soft water, that. You could have softer water, you see. Do you keep any other species of fish? What breed? Debs? Because that'll tell me a lot about what your water's like. They're really hard to get. That's the issue. Although you can't get captive bred and the dual breed, John, it's transitioning them. Unless you've got a very, very, very heavily algae tank, but edible algae, and all your micro foods. Oh man, the Robocop Ottosinclus. Well, they call it the Robocop. It might go by the name of Murphy, I don't know. Not easy to breed, you know, John. Well, they're supposedly not easy to breed, but I don't think it's down to the fact they're not hard to breed, it's the rearing of the young. Not that I know of all my tanks and community except for two betters. See, betters love softer water, so if you've got below pH neutral, not much algae, I know someone what has, but again, I can guarantee, if I remember rightly, the first lot he couldn't raise up, and then about the third time he got some right, but even then he only ended up with about 4 surviving. But there's so many in the wild. It's just as easy. Well, it's much easier for them just to take them out of the water, isn't it? Just trying to think what I need to do next. Make some more arrow water up, definitely. When you retire. Just tried some of these air studs, what I saw cheap off Amazon, and you know what? Actually, really enjoying the fans of the bubbles. They actually nice and firm. For those of you that don't know, this is going to be my discus tank. Glenn came today and we did a deal on some shrimp, and I got that. And I got some goodies, soils, nets, and stocking up on stuff to get it ready. So rather than doing bits and drabs, I'm going to have everything and give myself a full day and go to work on a full scape. I'm going to stand back, look at it, plant it, stand back, look at it, plant it. I want to get it spot on. Then I want it well cycled. Then I can look at getting some discus. Oh, they really are, Mick. They really are. It was the first fish I ever saw as a child. It was the first fish my parents got, funnily enough. Wasn't much information back then. The only books on discus back in the 80s was hardbacks and in German. But they bred them all. My Roma 240 is crying out. Oh, definitely. A nice shoal of discus. I'm not a big fan of Bacteria just because it takes out the oxygen in the water. But it still does a job. My Ottos loved Indian almond leaf soaked for about 2 weeks, or any botanicals, wood or anything like that. Leave it in a bucket for about 2 weeks, let it build up all that sludgy slime, pop it in the tank, and they'd go to work on it all day. £60 each, about right. And if they've come from China, you can guarantee they're of good quality, because they know what they're doing. Hello, J-Rock. Sorry, I didn't see that there. Setting up a Paranecium culture. Yeah, I love almond leaves. I have a big stock of them. They're not as easy to get now since it all kicked off in Sri Lanka, and it went like to civil war there and whatnot the other year. I stopped being able to get my I used to buy them in 5,000, bunches of 5,000. It worked out really cheap. So many fish I want as well. I don't know where it's going to end, but you know. I'm not 100% dead set on what discus yet. I've got two in mind. It's what's available, I guess. So what I actually see and I'm like, oh wow, yes, definitely. Then I'll go for it. I've just bought some new inlet and outlet piping for the canister filter Glenn brought as well, just because I found the Oase piping quite non-flexible, as opposed to you want to really bend it. This don't look like it can stand the test of time. So I've ordered the Aheim stuff, the green one, because it's just the best. Are you picking a culture up? I've done what's them ones I did? Walter worms. I think white worms are the same thing. And what's them ones that I did some what was in like porridge oats and yeast. But they were stinking my room out. Yeah, I think I agree there. They could be situated in a better place really. Like I always think the inlet and the outlet would be better on a canister filter on the side. But yeah, I've changed the media and I've changed some of the sponge. I've tweaked it a little to, in my opinion, it'll give it more oomph. Someone also told me drilling the pre-filter tube, what comes inside's got 4mm holes. Someone advised me to drill either twice as many holes or make the holes bigger because it becomes more efficient. But then it's alright for me because mine's second hand, so there's no warranty. They're having a hard time using last batch starved out. Sometimes they're not that easy, are they? Oh, you done that to yours, yeah. You get more water flow really, or a more steady water flow apparently, and you get less chance of them trapping air inside apparently, so we shall see. More oil, yeah, so they've learnt from that, yeah. It's nice that 600 when I was looking at it. Well, Glenn said which one he had, so I thought I'll check them out. And I saw the 600, I was like, I've never been a fan of canisters. I mean, this whole room's mostly run off air-driven sponge filters. You bought it for the Roma. Nice. You see, it's also good to over filter. They say for this literage and this literage, but always go more. Because you can't over filter, but you can under filter. Oh my god, that's a... Yeah, Hey, Mickey, I bought that discus tank here. This discus tank. And it was supposed to go here. What I didn't realise is the gap's only 50 centimetres, the tank's 45, so I couldn't even get my hand in. So I was like, that's why I've put it here. And I had to build some like stilts. Yeah, I was fuming, I was just kicking myself thinking, you stupid idiot. Oh yeah. So, but it worked out in the end. Could you make like a, oh no man, Joe, that'd catch it, like a bifold door type thing? Yeah, they didn't quite think it through with some when it comes to why didn't they go look for the standard cabinet size in most countries, for instance, and then go, oh, let's do our filter 1 centimetre dimensions all the way around, top to bottom, width, left to right. So yeah, I moved loads of tanks to put that discus tank there. I moved these tanks, these three, used to be over there. Moved all them, nearly brought me back. And then I could have just left them there. And oh, you could put some braces above it, where it's done, where if you've got any space up top, but then you're restricting yourself. There'll be a way around it somehow. I don't rate the cabinets. I mean, I use all racking. I make my own cabinets. Never have used cabinets. I just think it's wood and whatnot, and I think it's just flat pack furniture with a glossy finish sometimes. Definitely. And you can make them to whatever you want. You can do whatever finish you want to do on it, and there's so many nice finishes. Like my friend, he's built on his 6 foot tank. He's built like this wooden frame, and then he's cladded it all round, and then in the centre for the access for the sun, he's done it. But you wouldn't even know it was there, so it just pops on and pops off. But he's done it in slatted wood, downwards, like what do you call it, vertical. And then he's had it burned with a blowtorch, sanded, and then it's been stained, and it looks stunning. That's exactly what I'm doing. Everything you can see in here is pretty much measured down to the centimetre, so I could literally get what I've got in my room, even though I have more on the outside of the room. And I'm probably taking over my daughter's bedroom because they're like getting to the age now where they're not coming round as often. So the end of the day, you're building it. What you're building. No, definitely not. But you know exactly what you're building, and you know the strength of it because you've built it. You know you're more than capable of building something. I mean, I did the test on this. I did the test with the tank on. I got in the tank and stood on it. Even without the braces, these drawers held that. But I was like, do you know what? I just want a bit more sturdiness, and that's 2-inch thick marine ply on the top. And there's a little one for you. Do you know the mattings you have to buy what are expensive? Go to Pound Shop, Poundland, if you're in the UK, and buy the yoga mats. The yoga mats make a perfect tank sponge to stand on. Exactly. I didn't quite do a dance, but I did a jiggle. I can't dance these days. Right, guys, I shall be heading off now because I know Glenn's and JB Shrimp's going to be doing a live stream soon, and then there's Jeff after that who's got edge pickup cichlids. We've got 70 odd tanks to show, so that'll be interesting. As always, cheers for tuning in. Cheers for chatting. Muchos respectos. No worries, Mickey. You too, mate. Take care.